Okay, radio check.
All right, sounds good.
Excellent. Okay. All right, so oil pressure check. All right, throttle's 1,000. We're good with that. All right. Flooded engine after start. Mixture lean. Let's bring it back a little bit. Avionics switcher on. Flaps up. We got them up already. Radios. All right, so let's do this radio stuff. All right, so let me see. Where are we? April 26th for aviation database. So it'll expire. It might be expired by the time I do that. So, all right, enter. All right, now I'm not quite sure what we got here. Fuel capacity is 50, but we at 48 usable, right?
Yep.
So how do I lower that to 48 here?
So don't worry about that. That's in the settings.
Okay.
We're not going to use that to determine our fuel. We're going to use
all right,
the
so
gauges.
just enter.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Now look at this. All right. So what's the active frequency? 122.975?
That's correct.
Okay. So you got Winchester in here.
Yep.
And then this is the nav right here.
Yep.
Okay. So I want to put in Martinsburg, and so. How do I put that in here? Is it here?
So right now you're on your blue selector.
Okay.
There you go. And
all
then
right,
you
so
click it just like
112,
you did. Yep.
10. All right.
All right.
And if I wanted to make that active,
you would push your V switch.
There we go.
There you go.
All right, because this is like a G430, and I hate those things. Sorry. All right, so I want to get the weather in.
The weather
here.
at COM2.
Oh, we got COM2, so we got emergency in here, and we got that.
Monitor
Oh, good. You know what I forgot?
On
Pen and paper or your iPad?
122.975.
Let's get that out.
Leesburg Executive Airport. Estimated weather observation 2102. Zulu weather. Wind 130 at 12. Gusts 16. Visibility 10. Ceiling 6,000. Overcast. Temperature 20 Celsius. Dew point 7. Altimeter 3033. Welcome to Leesburg.
Okay.
Runway 17.
So now we're monitoring this,
All right.
and how would I transmit on 121.5?
So this is your microphone selection.
I
So
see.
right
Yeah,
now you're
because
on
it's
COM
him.
1.
Okay, I would switch to COM2 to transmit.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Excellent. Okay. So we got. Let's see. Altimeter is what do we say? 30.33. 33. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, we got one altimeter in here, right?
Yep, that's it.
Okay. And we got 1226. I'm not going to call for the code now because we're going to leave the area. So we'll leave 1226 in there. Okay. And what is this stuff here?
That's a DME.
Forget that. I'm not doing that. All right.
So
hate them.
for your check ride, if it's in the airplane, it's fair game for the examiner. So right now we have it set on DME for RML, which is how we can back up rings of the airspace. So you don't have to use it for an airplane checkout. I'm just giving you a heads up, trying to make best use of your time, right? If it's in the airplane, fair game for the examiner.
Okay, so how do I use it?
So you twist to dial the frequency right here. That's it. And when you dial the frequency here, it's going to show you distance and DME measurements.
What frequency is
the
that?
station. This is RML.
I'm sorry?
RML. Dulles? RML?
RML.
RML, yes.
At Dulles.
Yep.
I mean, I don't use that. Okay. All
So
right, good.
that's how you identify, before GPS, this is how you identified rings of the Bravo airspace.
How do we identify? Where are the rings?
So these green lines.
Ah, got them.
Right.
Okay, got them. Okay.
So
Excellent.
before anybody had GPS, DME. So 7 DME are in the surface area, 12 DME are under the 1,500 foot ring,
Yeah. All right, let's
15 DME the next
do
one.
messages. Flight plan waypoint is locked. What does that mean?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Yep.
All right. I go
Press
message to continue. That's a toggle. Okay.
There you go.
So we got our weather, we got our frequency for Leesburg, we got Martinsburg in there, and I don't need, so let me just see, I want to see, oh, there's nearest. All right, so if I want to see nearest VOR, see, it doesn't give me the titles. Where is the,
So
those
the
are
titles
airports.
are up top.
Hold on, nearest airport, nearest intersection, nearest NDB, VOR, and there. And so if I wanted to go to Martinsburg, I would go here
Yes.
and go direct to.
You could, yes.
Okay, enter. Okay,
All right. Now,
and
if you wanted to come back to Leesburg, how would you do that?
I'm sorry?
If you wanted to come back to Leesburg, like you're gonna go out to the
reason I do that is if he does a lost procedure out
Yes. Yeah, you have a direct 2.
there, then I've got a direct 2.
Yep.
And where's my heading and everything? Where's that stuff?
So it's all.
Okay. So that says 23 miles from here. And what do we have here? Desired track, and so I want to track 281 to there?
You're currently 281.
Oh, okay, so the desired track is 334.
Yep.
Okay, so I would turn to 334 here, is that correct?
Assuming no wind, yes.
Yeah, okay, 334 would take me there. Okay, all right, good. This is why Dave is a problem for me, you know?
So,
Sorry.
your CDI button, this is how you switch that from VOR to GPS. So if it is going to navigate using the GPS, your HSI, you could spin this needle to 334, and then it's going to start showing you your course deviation. That middle piece is going to start to move.
Oh, okay.
Right?
So how'd you do that? That's GBS?
Yep.
GPS.
And that's
VOR.
VOR.
Okay.
So your VOR number 1 is set on Martinsburg. Obviously we can't pick it up because we're too low.
But this is it. That's it right here.
Yep. Currently right now it's on GPS.
Okay.
On VLOC, it's on VOR 1,
Right.
which would be Martinsburg.
Right.
So
But
GPS
I'm
VOR.
doing direct, right? So that's still going to take me there, right?
So it would, as long as you're on GPS.
Yeah.
If you're on VLOC and you go direct to enter, it's not going to switch over. You have to switch it over.
Yeah.
So if somebody flies the airplane before your check ride, and for whatever reason does an ILS, or maybe
make
they
sure
track the
on
VOR.
GPS.
Exactly.
Okay.
Make sure you got GPS.
And what's this
on
thing
there.
right here?
That's your course deviation.
Meaning?
So that is going to replicate that. If the course is left, that's going to be left.
Okay.
And right now you're dead on course because you just set direct to enter.
Yeah, this is pretty much of a mess, but okay, so let's just move, okay?
All right.
All right, so let's move. So brakes are off. We'll do a brake check here.
All right.
All right, your brake check.
All right, I'll do my brake check.
All right.
All right, my brakes are good.
And
Your brakes.
let's go. Now let's close this guy right here, kids. All right, here's a hold line. Looks clear. Looks clear. Let's go. When's the tower going to be operational?
Sometime in June, I heard.
Okay. All right, so I kind of have nose down because I think the wind is kind of behind us.
All right.
So, fuel pressure gauge is bouncing around.
Yep.
PSI is 0.
Yep.
Artificial horizon is stable. Airspeed here is 0.
Throttle back to 1,000 or less.
Bring it back to 1,000. Okay.
There
Goes
you go.
down.
A little bit of brakes. Slow down a little bit.
Slow it down a little bit.
There we go. Right there. This is the perfect taxi pace.
Okay.
Ray was in the Cessna 210 complete brake failure. If they were going any faster, they would have not been able to stop.
Interesting.
So just another reason to why we taxi pretty slow. Tire blows out. You see how bald that tire was? I'd rather be responsible for a bald tire than a plane in a ditch, right?
Right.
Just in case we run over a screw or something, not your fault. Could be worse. Could be like these guys. I think next year the county's going to come and replace all the hangars, and they're paying to get it insulated and siding installed in the inside of it.
Wow.
So there you go.
So I was up Friday, and down at the run up at 1-7, a guy had an engine fire, or some kind of fire. White smoke coming out.
Yeah.
What is that? What's white smoke? That's not oil or something. What is that?
So that was a bird's nest that caught on fire.
Oh, a bird's nest.
Yeah.
I was right there, and I looked at him. I'm thinking, what, do I need to do anything? And he was out of the airplane. He was safe. He was on his cell phone calling.
Yeah.
It seemed like everything was under control, so I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
A bird's nest.
Yeah.
It was like an older World War II plane or something, some kind of aluminum.
Yep. It's actually still, it was in front of the maintenance hangar. They moved it to a tie-down, but it's still got the nice big hole from where the heat, or the flame got so strong that it melted some of the, or reshaped some of that aluminum.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Stuff happens.
Yep.
You know, it absolutely happens. All right, throttle's back. Just got to coast up here. Oh, the plane is so heavy.
Yeah.
But you know, I mean, I did a number of hours in it with Patrick, and I actually started to like it.
Yeah. Yeah, the other feels just as heavy. Really, the biggest difference is miles per hour in this airplane, right?
Right. Just a note, we're looking at the ball here. That's doing the right thing. Let's get this thing turned around a little bit so we practice maneuvering on the ground. All right, that's close enough, I think. All right, let's get the brake on. All right. Where's the checklist? Let's see what we got here. All right, we got the start. We did the taxi brakes, controls. All right, so position for the wind. All right, run up. Position of the wind. Brakes, holder, set. Flight controls. Watch your knees. That looks good. That looks good. We can't see what's happening back there, but it's free, and the rudders look good. All right. Where are we here? Where'd I go? Taxi. I guess we're here. Run up. Position of holder, brakes, flight controls, elevator trim. So, does the electric trim work on this thing?
Yep.
Oh, it does work. Okay. That looks good. Okay. Where are we here? Fuel selector, fullest tank. Where are the tanks? Let's look at them. All right, left and right, and fuel pressure in the center, and they're equal. So we're on the left tank. Prop full forward, and let's get mixture rich. And we'll go to 2,000, and we're going to do the magnetos first. And what do we got here? 175 and delta 50. All right, so we're taking a 2,000. Hold these brakes just in case we start moving. Look at that plane. What is that? Is that a Pilatus or something? What is that? TBM or something?
Not sure.
All right, there's 2,000. Ooh, that's pretty nice. Look at that. That's like 50.
Yep.
That's pretty good. Pretty good recovery. Same thing. Delta's 0. All right, put that in there. That's good. All right, what are you looking at? Oil temperature come up, oil pressure is good, vacuum gauge, that looks like it's normal over there.
Yep.
Okay, and now we got to do the prop, right?
Yep.
And we're going to cycle it 3 times. We're going to look for these guys to move, right?
Yep.
Shit, it's kind of hard to get in there, right? Ah, okay, that's good. They move opposite, okay?
Yep, manifold pressure rises, RPM decreases. Is what you
Manifold
check
rises
for.
and RPM decrease. All right, then we're doing the oil pressure, which is right here.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a little stiff. That definitely drops. And then we're looking for oil splatter.
Yep.
Damn, that is so stiff. Is that because this is set, or?
Yep. So that's your friction lock over there,
Yeah, okay.
or friction control.
No, it's just tough to move that. It's just tough to move that.
All right.
All right, so we're good with that. And ammeter looks like it's charging.
Yep.
And
It's above 0.
do we have enunciators
No,
someplace?
no enunciators.
There's something else we're supposed to check here. Let me bring it back to 1,000. There's something else we're supposed to be checking here. I forgot what that is.
All right.
Let's run through the checklist, see if it comes up. I know there's something else coming up here. Where are we? Magnetos, prop 3 times, engine instruments green, alternate air check. So the alternate air is, where did we see that? It's around here someplace. Alternate air here. All right. And keep losing my place here. Suction gauge, we check. So we didn't check that when the engine was running. Why do you have to check that when it's run up?
The alternate air? Or the
alternate air.
Not sure.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, enunciator panel, that's it. How do you test that?
There is none.
There is none. Okay. A throttle is check idle. Bring it all the way back. And we haven't stalled out. I don't know what that plane is. It's a turbine plane, right? All right. Throttle radios are set. So we got 122.975. We're not going to Martinsburg. I mean, Winchester, but we got it in there. He might have me go to Winchester, do a power off 180, because I got to navigate to Winchester. Big pain. All right,
Yeah.
we're set here, 121.5. Weather's there. Okay.
Where are we definitely going, though? The
Pardon me?
practice area, right?
We're going to the practice area.
So if we're definitely going to the practice area, what's the practice area frequency?
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. So let me just set, hold on a second. So this is it. Yeah, 122.875, right?
8.5.
8.5.
Yep.
Okay. Keep forgetting that. 20, 122.85. Okay. Thank you. And flight instruments check. So kind of do a scan here. Kind of got everything set up here.
These are traffic money.
I guess technically we set the, what's the heading bug? Is this the heading bug? Yeah, this is the heading bug, right? So I would normally set that at 17, okay?
Right.
And then, I don't know, I'm not setting this for anything, really.
You had that set for Martinsburg initially, right?
Yeah, but we're not
3, 4.
going there.
All right.
Right. What else?
So
here, this gizmo right here.
Is HSI actually set though? So right now it says we're heading 170. Is that correct? Magnetic.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Oh, we have to reset. So that's right. So how do we set this?
You have your 2 buttons over here to rotate it either clockwise or counterclockwise. To sync
For the
it
DG?
with.
For the DG?
Yep.
Oh.
For
wow.
your HSI.
Okay, I didn't know that. So we want 21, right?
Yep.
Oh, this is different. That's interesting. So that's 21, right?
Yep.
So this is a magnetic compass, but it's it's a little different. It's
Yep.
gimbal. It's easier to read, right?
Oh yeah, and it turns in the right direction too. So for
Meaning
example,
what?
so on your magnetic compass traditional, if you want to turn towards a heading of south, south would actually be over here on a traditional compass.
Yeah.
This one is set up so south is left.
Oh,
you can
yeah,
turn left to it.
yeah.
Remember the whole time turn things
Yeah.
and the arrows?
Yeah,
Makes it
yeah.
a little bit easier if you ever lose that.
There's something not on this checklist. Okay, well, let's finish the checklist. Pre-takeoff.
All right.
So lights. Where are the lights? We've got landing light. Let's turn that on. What does that say? Anti-collision lights? Turn those on?
Yep.
Those are the lights in the end, right?
Yep. And it's a dual switch because that says fin and that says wing. So this is your beacon.
Oh, okay.
So
That's
you
the
can turn your
beacon.
wing strobes
Excellent.
off
Excellent.
or on.
That's the beacon. Okay, excellent. Okay. Mixture forward. All right. Flaps as required. We're not going to use any. Or are we?
We'll just do a normal takeoff first
Okay.
to get out of here.
What do we got? Pre-takeoff brief. Complete. Cabin doors locked.
350 Victor
All right.
Juliet. Watch the
Timer.
federal guard. If you're
All right, so
contact, watch the
I don't know if you want me to start the timer. We're not doing a cross country. Heading indicator set to runway. That's this right here, right?
Yep.
And that's going to be 17, right?
What was before timer on that checklist?
I'm sorry?
What was before timer on the checklist?
I'm sorry, what?
We missed something on the checklist.
It says mixtures, flaps, transponder, 1226, pre-takeoff brief, safety,
Not yet. What's next?
cabin door and window,
What's next?
fuel pump on.
All right, is it on?
It is not on. Okay. And timer start, heading indicator. Okay. So, normal takeoff, rotate 70, climb 90. All right. Look for positive rate of climb, tap the brakes, gear up.
All right,
All
so pre-takeoff brief.
Let me have that water.
Sure.
Getting dry.
There you go. Yeah, it's stale air in here, right? So, we're going to take off runway 17 and make a right turn out towards the practice area.
Right.
So, normal takeoff brief, how would you brief it?
So, well, first of all, I use an old, as a backup,
Uh-huh.
something I used when I was a kid.
Okay.
It's called cigar tips. I don't know if you ever
Okay.
heard that. So, cigar tips, this is because we didn't have these formalized checks.
Yeah.
So, controls, check.
Yep.
Instruments, check, including radio.
All right.
Gas, left tank.
All right.
Altimeter set, one altimeter. Run up complete. Trim set. Interior locked.
All right.
Prop forward.
All right.
Mixture. Passenger, any questions?
Nope.
Want to get out now?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm good.
That kind of thing. So I like to use it. And switches. So we got our switches.
What about a brief though? Like you're gonna fly with an examiner who's never flown
in terms of what we're going to do. All right,
All
so
right,
we're gonna take off here. We're going to use the full runway.
All right.
And we're going to rotate at 70, tap the brake, positive rate of climb, tap the brakes, gear up, pitch for 90, get about 800 AGL, MSL, make a right turnout. We're going to bring this throttle back to 25 right here, right?
All right.
And then we'll bring this back to 25 here.
Yep.
All right, and then are we going to switch to 24 at some point, or how do you like to do that? Just stay at 25 squared, or what?
25 until we're in cruise, then we go back to 24.
24.
square.
Okay.
Yep.
So if we have an engine out failure, there's some fields up there we can pitch for.
Yep.
Right. And probably would bring the gear down. I mean, my instinct would bring the gear down for that. It gives us protection under belly, right?
Yep.
That's all I know.
All right. So, and again, awesome, great. You got to the emergencies part. If something happens on the runway, we're going to abort the takeoff.
Absolutely.
Throttle comes back, right?
Right.
Even if the engine hiccups and it comes back,
Right.
why risk it?
Or it
Throttle,
misfires,
take
or
off.
it doesn't sound
Yeah,
right.
Something, right? So we have a problem on the runway, we abort.
Right.
If we're off the runway but below 900 feet, we're going to land straight ahead. Once we're above
Say again,
900
what?
feet, below 900.
So below
900 feet
900.
indicate,
Okay.
right?
All right.
So we don't turn until 900 because that's 300 feet below pattern altitude. So at Winchester, pattern altitude 17.
Stop.
Yep.
I always turn out at 400 AGL, which is 800. Are you saying something different?
Yes, it's supposed to be 300 below pattern altitude.
That's news to me.
All
Okay.
right. So if you start your turn at 8, you're close enough to 9. But typically the reason we turn at 9 is because it's 300 below pattern altitude.
Okay.
So for example, at Winchester, when do you start your turn?
Well, let's see. Pattern is 17, so you'd start at 14.
Exactly.
Right.
That's why it's 900 here. It's not an arbitrary number like, oh, it's 400 or 500 AGL. It's
Yeah.
300 below pattern.
I always heard
Just
400,
heads up.
400 above ground. Okay.
Yeah,
Whatever.
because if at
And that's what
Winchester,
Gilbert
it'll
says,
low.
but everybody else is. Okay, whatever.
It's
Go.
all right. Sorry.
Go.
All right. So at 900, clear to the right, then we turn right. If you lose an engine after 900, then we can maybe maneuver back to the field. Looks like we'll have a good tail.
So again, if what?
So if we lose the engine above 900,
We might
have
be able to
fields
come back.
to the right, or we could come back. We'll make a quick decision. Can we make it? No.
I would
Fields are
never.
to our front, right?
All
right.
I don't have a sense.
And
of it.
the most important part of that. So that was just an abbreviated part of your brief, essentially, which is all
Yeah.
good. The only part I'd add to that, especially on a check ride, is you're going to keep flying unless you hear positive change of controls occurring.
Right.
So for example, if the engine blows up, it's important to know which one of you guys is going to be flying, right?
Right.
So you'll keep flying unless you hear him say he has the flight controls. And
Well,
then
I
you'll
could do
say back.
safety again. I
Yeah.
mean, I could do safety
Well,
a second time.
just
And we
heads
would have
up.
done that already.
Yeah.
Before we started.
Exactly.
Right.
But before we take off, if there's an emergency, this is what's going to happen, and I'll keep flying unless you say otherwise. That's it.
Okay.
Via the positive exchange which
That's
you
good.
briefed,
Yeah,
right?
Unless you say otherwise.
Exactly,
I
unless
like
you
that.
say otherwise. Because
I like
in
that.
an emergency, you'd say, oh, this guy's a DP. Okay, bro, he has a plane current.
Got it.
Right? But if
I
you
like
don't
that.
say you have the flight controls, then he'll just be sitting over there thinking you're flying, right?
Okay,
There you go. Sorry.
All right, let me look at these buttons here. We're not
All right.
using AP.
Yep. That's for the autopilot as well.
We're not doing that. Oh,
Yep.
here's the.
That's your
here's
push
the-
to talk.
Okay. All
Yep.
right. Good.
All
Are we
right.
ready?
Yes, I think so. You want to get out? Fun stuff, right?
I want the check ride to be over. I hate this.
Yeah.
I don't want to fly this airplane.
I
The
know.
idea was just do landings and takeoffs, not do DME and all this other
Yeah.
crap.
Yeah, this guy's talking about flying out to the
Yeah.
practice area with you. And
I mean, give me a break, will you? I mean,
Just do
I'm
the
trying to
whole
get
check
this
ride
damn
in
thing
it.
done, right? Jeez, I mean, Bob Epps said when he did his complex, a guy stayed on ground and says, go do a couple landings, takeoffs, I'll watch you. Give me a fucking break. All right, where's the Leesburg traffic? Aero Sky Ventures 150, departing 17, departing the area to the west.
all right.
I don't hear anybody. All right.
I don't either.
All right, here we go. Shit. Hey, don't relax, because it's
I'm
been a
not.
year since I flew this, so
Oh,
don't
man.
relax. Stay with me, okay?
This will be fun for both of us.
Stay with me. Just stay with me.
Splash some water on my face so I fall asleep.
Stay with me, because I could screw up, right?
So could I.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to put this pen away because I got to do the gear, right? All right,
All
here we
right.
go. All right, lights are set.
Yep.
Camera 1226, action items, fuel mixture prop,
All right.
17. Ready?
Yep.
Feet on the floor, full power. All right. There we go, looking for 70. And where are the engine gauges? They look like they are good.
All right.
All right. And airspeed's alive and so, wow. Yeah, we're getting up there. All right, awesome. There's 70. And let's pull it back. Come on, baby, let's go. Okay, nose down a little bit. Okay, little trim here.
Contact Washington Center 118.902 and ident.
All right. Get the nose up here. All right, looks like positive rate of climb.
All right.
Gear up. All right, we're in transition. Climbing at 90. All right, looks like we're good. Gear up.
All right.
And we're climbing at about 100 here. Oh, wow, okay. So where's my ball and needle? Oh, there it is. Yeah, we're coordinated. I'm good. I'm good with this. Throttle full forward. It kind of moves a little bit, doesn't it?
Yep.
Moves a little bit. So we're going to what do we say?
900.
900. We're almost
Yep.
there. All right. Wow, nice climb out. Okay,
All
we'll
right.
start the turn right here. To the right. Still climbing 1,000 feet a minute, looking for 1,300. And we're heading over towards someplace. There's some dip over here. I forgot where it is.
More over that way.
Oh, all the way over here. Okay. Oh, we're a little steep. How much should I bank?
About 30 degrees or so.
30 degrees.
Yep,
Okay.
no
good.
more than.
So I went up with another guy, and he was criticizing me. He says you're banking too steep. And I didn't think so. You know. Oh, this is fun.
All right. So
Yeah.
24 or 25 squared.
Yeah.
25.
Okay. Right. All right. So let's
Manifold
bring this-
pressure first.
Bring this back to.
There you go. There's 1,300.
There's 1,300. Thank you. Let's get that nose down, and let's bring this back to.
A little bit goes a long way.
Yep, it does. Okay.
All right.
And there's 1,300. And let's get this trim fixed a little bit. Nose down. All right. I think we got it right about there.
There we go.
We're coming down 500. Okay.
Now we got the DME from Dulles,
Oh, okay. Awesome.
as well as your rings. But in case that's like that, you're like, oh crap, you got your DME. Or ForeFlight if you have that.
I have Flight Plan Go.
All right. There you go. You're smart. The same
right.
stuff for free.
It's for free.
Yeah.
Exactly. But I don't know what these rings are. What's the distance on the rings?
So it'll be on Flight Plan Go, but it's 7 is the surface area, 12 is the ring we're looking for, and then you have 15 and 20.
Oh, you know what? This is set up for heading mode. Heading up. I usually like north up.
All right.
That's another change I could make. But let's not do it right now. Let's just hang in there, okay? I'm okay. I'm okay. So we're
Good
coming
decision.
up on 22.
All right. So we also can back that up with the rolling hills, right?
Yeah, I
Making
can't
sure.
figure that out. So
Yeah.
explain all that to me. I mean,
So the rolling hills, if you make sure you stay below the 1,500 foot ring until you get past the side of these first set of hills,
Yeah.
you'll be clear of that ring of airspace.
okay.
Same thing on the way coming back, right? If you get below 15 before those hills, you'll be clear of the ring of airspace.
I'm trying to get that in my head. There's a water tower right there, right?
for
so that's
Purcellville.
Purcellville, right?
Yep.
All right, so we're good here. So let's go up to 22, right?
All right.
All right, or 23.
So actually, bring the manifold pressure back. Bring manifold pressure back.
Bring the manifold.
So leave it at 25 squared, right? And just climb.
Oh, just leave
So
it there.
yeah, we over squared the engine there accidentally for
Oh,
a
so
little bit.
25 squared.
Yep.
Let's put that up a little bit. And
There
just,
you go.
Just like a cruise climb is what you mean?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
good.
So all you do is bring the nose up. Your prop's going to automatically adjust to stay at 2,500 RPM.
25. Okay, excellent.
The only thing you need to do is increase manifold pressure as you climb because it's going to start dropping
you
off.
lose an inch every, what, 2,000 feet?
Yep. Give
Yeah.
or take. Yep.
Okay. I mean, you know, if I flew the plane enough, I would probably like it.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm so spoiled with G1000 and GFC 700. That's all I fly. And I'm so spoiled.
Yep. Well, no, you're not spoiled. That's the technology.
That's
this
the
plane's just not G1000 yet.
Yeah, and it bothers me. He's going to ask me to do more than what I'm comfortable doing in this plane. So, you know. All right, so we're just kind of climbing out towards what? This is Route 7 right here, correct?
Yep, that's correct.
And so we're kind of going maybe that little dip right there.
Yep.
All right, let's get a little more altitude here. We're going to 23, right? And we're actually in the 3,500 ring, right?
Yep.
That was pretty fast. So let's just go to 30. What do you want to do? 3,500?
Yep, 3,500.
Okay.
You do have a 3,000 foot ring to the north, though.
To the north.
Which, if you followed your
yeah, it's all the way over there.
Right.
It's all the way over there.
If you had followed your pink line, though, from Leesburg direct to Martinsburg, we would have clipped it.
Exactly.
So, see where the second set of hills are? So you've got the one mountain,
Yeah.
the second mountain line.
Yeah.
If you're pointed towards that second mountain line,
Yeah.
assume that's your 3,000 foot shelf where that begins.
Okay.
So it looks like it's really far away. It's actually really close.
But what shelf are you looking at?
So there's a little green line that's underneath your
No,
pink
I
line
got
right
that.
there.
I got that.
Oh,
Here.
Yep, the second mountain range, the second one.
This
Stops
one-
right here.
Oh,
If
you
you're
mean
pointed-
like the dip here and then that? Is that what you're saying?
Yep. So
Okay.
if you're pointed towards that standalone
Yeah,
mountain,
that's
with
where the
dip,
line is, in
Yes.
that little dip there. Okay,
Yep.
that's good to know. Excellent.
So if
Okay.
you're pointed that way, stay below 3,000. Because the
Stay
examiner's
below.
not going to tell you until you're about to climb into it, right? That
Right.
would suck. So if he has you go direct Martinsburg, just anticipate 2,800 over the smaller hills.
Right.
Make sense?
Yep.
If from Leesburg. If he's like, yeah, I could go to Martinsburg. It's like, well, we have that 3,000 foot
Well,
shelf.
hopefully I'm going to stay closer to Route 7 over here.
There you go. And if you do that, you'll stay away from that 3,000 foot ring.
All right, so let's just go to 3,000, right? You want to go higher or just 3,000?
So 3,000 to 3,500, whichever one you prefer.
All right. Did you say
whatever you would do without me.
Well, let's do 3,500.
All right, 35.
I think we got it. So let's just do it to be on the safe side.
Yep.
And then in terms of the, this is the zoom in and out, right?
Yep.
Let me just see. That's zoom in, zoom out. Okay. All right. So let me just, for a minute, suppose I wanted to know right now, heading to Martinsburg VOR.
All right.
How do I do that?
So you could do it either with your VOR or with your GPS. You want to do it GPS?
GPS.
All right, so you're already direct to Martinsburg, just press direct to again. Enter, enter. There you're direct to Martinsburg.
Stop right there. So
All
that
right.
says my desired track is 357, and what's my distance to Martinsburg?
14 miles.
14 miles. So that means I'm on the, let's say it's at 360, I'm on the 180 radial from 13 miles.
Yep.
Okay, that's what I want to know. If I do a loss procedure, that's how I would find my situation.
Okay.
Because he said, and I told him I'm a G1000 guy, and he says, blah, 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 blah. And then he says, oh, well, we're in the air. Well, since we're over there doing the emergency procedure, we'll also do the loss procedure. And I said, Dave, I'm a G1000 guy. Oh, yeah, you said that. It's like, wait a minute, you know, come on, man, give me a break, would you? I'm trying to get this damn thing done.
Yeah.
All right, I'm trying to figure out how my nose goes here. I'm still at 25 squared, right? Actually, I'm a little low, right? So let's bring this up a little bit, right?
All right. Let's stop turning right, because we're tracking. We're seeking that airliner like a homing missile.
We're doing what?
We were seeking that.
Oh yeah.
As the airliner was going right, so was our nose. We were in a nice gradual climbing right.
Okay. All right. I'm good. All right. So what are we? So here we are. We're at 35. Okay. I'm good. This feels pretty good.
All right.
You know.
Cool.
Nose down a little bit.
All right. So now that we're done climbing, we could go to 24 squared, right?
All right. So
and pull out a cruise checklist.
Okay. Bring this back to 24. Bring this back to 24. Where are we? Oh, that does move quickly. Okay. I'm good with that. Let's
All
bring
right.
the cruise checklist. Let's get the trim in there a little bit. Oh, we're coming down a little bit. Let's get our altitude back at 35. So, you know, I mean, I lost a little bit, but I'm self-correcting, right?
Yep.
Let's hit the message thing. I don't like blinking lights, right? Okay, 35. You want to take controls for a minute?
Sure.
Okay, so
All right,
I will
I have the
bring up the checklist. Can I ask him to bring up the checklist?
You could try.
I mean,
Worst he
that's
says
crew
no,
management,
right?
crew management, right?
Yeah. Crew resource management. Yep.
Yeah, crew resource management. Where are we here? After takeoff. See, it says 400 AGL.
Yeah. So after takeoff, you go through that checklist.
Yeah, but that's where you
The 110.
whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. Let's whatever.
It's
All right, descent to so where is cruise checklist? Where is cruise checklist? Switch fuel tank. I don't see it. After takeoff. Is that supposed to be? No, that's not it. Oh, here it is. I get. Okay, power 24 squared. Got that mixture lean. Let's just bring it back a little bit.
All right.
Because this thing does go through fuel like crazy. We could. Where's the EGT? Where's the EGT on this thing?
Don't have one.
I thought I saw it. No? Okay, well, I'm just going to lean it a little bit there.
All right.
Without-
So you can just go off your fuel flow, right? You have 75, 65, and 55%.
Yeah, exactly,
So you
right?
can lean it to 65%,
Oh,
which
where's
will give
the
you about 10 gallons per hour.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I like that. Okay, yeah, there's 65% power.
There you go.
Excellent. I love it. Okay, excellent. And the fuel burn rate, it looks like it's about 10 there.
Yep.
Okay, excellent. Okay, what else we got? Where's my list here? Engine instruments are green. Oil temp, oil pressure, all looks good. Control wheel, full aft. What is that? Oh, that's short field landing. Here it is. Okay. Oh, switch fuel tanks. Let's just review that. Fuel pump is on. It doesn't tell me to turn it off.
So that was in the after takeoff checklist.
After check. Okay, so
Yep.
let's turn that off. Okay. But to switch fuel tanks, let's see. Fuel
right.
pump on.
We're all over the place right now. Let's pick one checklist and get through it.
Well, we're
Are
done.
we doing the after
We did the
takeoff,
cruise.
the cruise, or the switch fuel tank?
Okay, after takeoff, airspeed, we're past 110.
All right.
Power 25 squared. Fuel pump's
pump's
off. Fuel flow check. Landing light. Oh, so if we turn
All right.
that off, check the fuel flow.
Yep, There you go. Thank
Yeah,
you. All right.
okay.
So after takeoff checklist, done with that.
Landing
we also
light.
did the cruise checklist. Done with
Landing
that.
light off. We're going to leave it on.
For
we want to be seen.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Power 24 squared. Mixture lean. Engine instruments green. Did
All right.
that. All right. So we're good.
Good.
Now I'm thinking
Now the
ahead.
checklist is done.
Now it's done.
All right.
Now I'm thinking
Now-
ahead.
Now you wanted to switch fuel tanks, right? Is that what I heard?
Not now. I just want to
Okay.
think about it. I'm just thinking
All
about
right.
it. I don't like
All right.
to be rushed.
No,
All right.
you're fine.
So we're
It's just
thinking about it.
Pick one thing.
I am.
the
I'm
one
picking
thing. All
switch
right.
fuel tanks. So fuel pump on, fuel selector switch, check fuel flow, which is here. No, yeah, fuel flow. So we're not really using that, right? Fuel pump off. So check the fuel flow twice.
Yep.
Okay, good.
There you go.
All right, I'm good. All right, we're good.
Sweet. All right. Want the
so
airplane back?
I will take the
All right,
airplane
you got
back.
the
I
airplane
have the
back.
controls.
You have
All
the
right?
controls.
For 35, 36, and let me try to figure out where I am. What's my heading? Kind of going south a little bit. Where is everything? Let me look. I'm looking. Give me a minute. I'm looking. The clouds look okay up here, right? Is that Martinsburg over there?
Yep.
Okay, that's Martinsburg. And Winchester should be probably over there someplace, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's all the way over there. Okay.
All right.
All right. So let's just kind of turn north a little bit, right?
I would turn away from Martinsburg.
Okay.
See how you got the class of airspace?
Oh,
right over
yeah, right. Okay, excellent. Okay, good. It flies nice. Yeah. I just am so spoiled, and, I just...
You're not spoiled. You just adapted with the technology. This plane
I
stayed in the Stone Age.
Yeah, but it's nice. I mean, it's
Yeah.
a nice airplane. I'm not going to knock it. I'm just going to bring this back up to 24 a little bit, if you don't mind. Okay, there we go. All right, so... All right, we're at 34. And we're having fun, right?
All
right, so what are we doing?
So you want to switch fuel tanks?
Okay.
All right.
All right, so let's bring out the checklist.
All right.
And we got to switch fuel tanks. Fuel pump on. And fuel selector switch. We're going to bring it up 90 degrees. And we got the fuel flow is good.
All right.
Turn the fuel pump off. We still have fuel flow.
All right.
And we're done.
Cool.
Okay.
All right.
Now what?
So notice fuel pressure gauge is all over the place.
Yeah.
Fuel pump, it stabilizes.
Huh.
That happens in every aero.
Okay.
Without this electric one on, now your fuel's getting sucked through a diaphragm. The fuel is smacking on that diaphragm, causing it to fluctuate.
Okay.
So if an examiner freaks out about that, you can tell them, okay, well, we can run our electric fuel pump, not our engine-driven one, to get rid of that,
Right.
if it makes them happy.
Because there are two fuel pumps, engine-driven and electric.
Exactly. Cool. All
Okay,
right.
I'm good.
All right. No, it's just having fun. Want to turn 90 degrees left there?
90 degrees left.
All right.
So let me just, I just hate this thing. I miss all my, that'd be about 120.
All right.
So use the heading bug for that, okay? Now let's just do a 30-degree bank. There's 30 degree, and bring the yoke back a little bit to maintain. We're climbing a little bit. All right, and let's roll out here. All right, I'm good.
Ready.
Climbed 100 feet.
Steep turns?
Yeah. So what are you doing? 50 or 45?
45. Well, it's totally up to you. On the check ride, it's going to be to the commercial pilot level. For the checkout, it's just going to be steep turns. Doesn't
Yeah.
necessarily have to be to commercial or private.
Well,
If you want to do?
Well, let's kind of oscillate between 45 and 50 and see how I feel.
All right.
So, and I may add a little power here.
All
Okay.
right. So we don't want to go right into the maneuver, right?
Right. We want to do a clearing turn.
But which we could say we just did.
Okay.
But more importantly, maneuvering speed. What's your maneuvering speed in this?
Oh, okay. So I want to get back to I forgot. Is it 105? I forgot what it is. But we want to get.
So you have a VA speed right down here.
Oh, good. Thank you. Excellent. 131. We're
Yep.
below that. But I want to slow down, don't
Exactly. Yes.
So I know it in knots. I want about 95 to 100 knots. But what do I want in miles per hour?
So bring your power back to 21 inches of manifold pressure, and that's going to slow you down to about 120.
Okay, that's
Eventually.
21.
Right? So normally, if you're getting set up and you're clearing turns first in this airplane, and you bring the power back, now the airspeed's going to bleed off as you're turning.
Right.
All right? So we're below 130.
All right.
Right? Or are we
Right.
above it?
We are. Well, let's see. I don't know. Let's see. 120. I don't know. We're about at it. I would say.
All right.
We're at it. Maybe we're at it. So what does that mean?
So we just want to be below it.
below it. So
All right.
you want to
We can take some more out.
I'm sorry?
We can take some more power out. Maybe we'll
Take
go back
one
to
more.
18.
Yeah, okay.
Just to be safe, right?
Yeah, there's 18. All right. There is 17. There's 18. Okay.
All right. And once we get below maneuvering speed, you can pick whether you want left or right steep turn.
Oh, it's barely below. All right, I'd say we're 125 now.
All right.
All right. All right, so do a left turn,
Sure.
and let's just try 45. I might try 50, but if I do that, do I have to add power?
You can to help yourself, yes. You
Okay.
can add about 200 or 2 inches of manifold pressure.
All right, so let's hold on. We're starting at 35. Let's get our heading bug in here. We're
All
right
right.
here, okay? 090, okay. All right, 45 degrees. Let's see what happens. There's 30. On. There's 45. Get a little trim here. We're losing altitude. I can feel it.
All right. Take some of the bank out. There we go.
Oh, there we go. There's 45. We lost 100. Up, we're going down a little bit. I can feel it. Now let's roll out. Whoop.
All right.
All right, so I lost a little out, 200 feet. All
Yep.
right. All right. Okay, let's try one to the right.
All right.
Okay, so we're about 17, and let's... Ready?
So we're going to start at 3,200 feet?
3,200, and we're whatever the heading bug is.
All right. And I got a point somewhere off the nose.
Oh, okay, yeah.
All right.
So maybe that little dip right there.
All right.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Let's make it a visual maneuver. All right,
Yep.
I pull it back on the yoke a little bit.
It is a visual maneuver, right?
All right. All right, and then coming up on 40. Let's go a little steeper. See what we can do.
At least for Travis.
A little bit less bank. We're going past 60 degrees. We're going to the aerobatic territory. A little bit less bank. There we go.
Isn't that mark
That's
the
55 right there. That's 50 right there.
Yeah. Okay. Well, hold on. Let's level out here because
All right.
I'm a little confused here. All right. So this is 30. What's that mark?
That mark, I don't know.
Well, where is? I thought that was 45. I
So-
thought that mark was 45.
This bar right here is 45. So if you put that bar and that bar, that's 45.
Well, I'm using these marks up here.
Okay.
So I thought that was 30. I thought that was 45. So 50 is a little beyond it.
So this is 90, right? So if that's 90 and that's 0, 45's up here. So
45's
that might
up
be
there.
60. Maybe that's what's going on.
Maybe that's 60. Yeah, that's what's going on. That's exactly
All right.
what's going
so
on.
So don't let that catch you.
Yeah. Okay.
Right?
So let's do 45 to the
0,
left.
90, 45 would be in the
Let's do
kind of
45 to the left again.
All right.
All right. So
There we go.
Let's get this, and let's say we're at 37. Okay.
All right.
We're at 12. We're going to the left. That's what's going on. There's 30, right?
Yep.
And this is 45
That's
here.
45 right there.
Oh, that's easy. I don't have a problem with that.
A lot more comfortable, right?
Yeah, that's easy. And even if I went a little more to 50,
There you go.
I think I can handle that as well. We're coming down a little bit. We lost a little bit of altitude, but coming around here. I don't know where that dip was. I'm not using that. I'm using the heading bug. Oh, we're coming down. I can feel that. And let's roll out. Oh, come on. Let's sneak in there. All right, good. I'm there. Oh, at the last minute, I lost altitude.
All right.
All right.
All right. So we got down to 2,500 feet.
What?
Yeah.
I thought we started. Are you kidding me? Did I lose all that altitude?
In the turn before this one, yes.
Oh, the turn before that. Okay, I
We
was starting at
started this one at
27 then,
27.
not
Yeah.
37. All right, so let's go back to 3,000. Okay.
All right.
All right, let's just do a little power here.
So just don't go over squared. Right? So if you go power, right now you're at 24, just make sure you're not going past 24.
Yeah, exactly.
There
All
you
right,
go.
there's 24. So let's kind of turn to the west a little bit here.
And then what we'd also want to do is probably switch over the practice area frequency, right?
Yeah, exactly. Which is this guy right here.
There
All
you
right.
go.
That's the Leesburg practice area, Aero 430 Alpha Vic at 3,000 for maneuvers. All right, let's try this heading right here. Let's start at 3,000. Yeah, I screwed up that altitude pretty bad. Wow. How'd that happen? I didn't think I lost all that altitude.
I think we got hyper-focused on the heading indicator. Or
Yeah.
not the attitude indicator, sorry.
All right, so let's go to 18 like we said.
All right.
what are we doing here? There's 18, okay. And let's see if I can get 3,000 back. I can feel my back getting a little stressed in this airplane. All right, there's 3,000, and let's get the heading indicator here. And there's 33, right?
All right.
What are we doing? Left, right?
Do you want to do another steep turn? It's up to you.
Yeah, let's do one more. I upset. Let's go to the right.
All right.
All right. Everything clear?
All right.
Okay, good.
Clear and right, hopefully.
All right.
Got the point off the nose.
So there's 30. Let's bring it back a little bit. There's 45.
So you can bump in a little bit of power if you want.
I think I'm okay.
All right.
And we're doing 100 knots. Oh, we're going down. I can feel that. Yep. A little steep there. Yep. Nose down a little bit. 45. There's 90 degrees. We're coming out here. And bring it back a little bit. Oh, I'm losing a lot of altitude. All right, let's roll out. Yeah, I lost 300 feet on that one. Interesting how that, boy, that just snuck up on me. Yeah, definitely snuck up on me. Yeah, okay.
All right.
If you're good, I'm good. Not great, but I get the point. Okay.
So do you though? Because you've been refusing to add power. What is the power going to do for you?
Well, that's gonna keep me from losing that altitude, but I felt I had enough airspeed to maintain it.
Okay.
So I was using the yoke to kind of, I mean, I felt I was good there to kind of maintain the altitude, but, you know. So, I mean, maybe I should have added a little power, but I thought I had enough airspeed left, kinetic energy to kind of boost me back up. Maybe I didn't, I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, maybe we should try it again. Want to do one to the left?
It's up to you. So this time, I mean, up to you. We can move on to slow flight if you want, but if you get up to an altitude like say 3,000, we're going to try and stay at 3,000 feet. As you roll into this turn, you're going through 30 degrees of bank, bump in 2 inches of manifold pressure.
Yeah.
And at the same time, take the trim and go 1 1000, 2 1000, 3, and let go for nose up trim.
Yeah.
And the airplane should stay at that altitude.
Okay, well, that's good. Okay. So let's get back to 3,000 and we'll try slow flight, okay?
Okay.
So I'm just trying to...
Airliner in sight, no factor?
Oh, you got a plane? Thank you for watching. Thank you. All right, we're climbing here at 80. And just trying to get that back a little bit. Okay, we're at 3,000. All right, so what are we doing for... Is this clean or dirty?
Let's do clean first.
Okay. All right, losing altitude here. I'm trying to use this trim here. All right, so what do we want to bring this back to?
Let's bring back to the manifold pressure back to 15 inches.
15, okay.
Yep. There you go.
Oh, that's 14. All right, there's 15, okay.
And we're just going to stay at 3,000 feet.
All right. Is this going? Are we going to stall at this configuration?
No, we're going to get to any airspeed at or which one change on the flight instruments.
Okay.
Or,
am I going to bring this out now?
Sorry?
Am I going to bring the throttle out?
No, so what we're going to do is go into slow flight clean.
Oh, slow flight.
Slow flight
Oh,
clean is just above stall.
Not a stall. Okay, slow flight. Okay, so what am I doing here?
So you're slowing down into an airspeed at which any change of yoke movement or reduction in throttle will cause a stall.
With 15, at 15 inches?
At 15 you continue to slow down, yes.
Okay.
And eventually you're going to start using your
rudders,
throttle to control your altitude and your yoke to control your airspeed.
So I'm a little confused. Am I maintaining 3,000 or what should I be doing here?
Maintaining 3,000 feet.
All right, so what?
So if you're climbing, you need to take some power out.
Oh, take some power out. So I'm using the power to do this. So
power is going to control your altitude. You're going to pitch to control your airspeed.
Okay. What airspeed do I want?
You want any, so very, just above the bottom of your green arc.
Oh, okay.
All right, anything we need to be concerned of off the nose? We're concerned with?
I don't know.
There's an airspace in front of us that we might need clearance to enter.
Yeah. All right, let's go to the right.
All right.
So let's do a gentle turn to the right, huh?
All right.
Thank you. What's our heading? We're headed north. Geez, I'm totally disoriented on that point. There's a stall warning light.
So you got to lower the nose, and if you're descending, you got to add a little bit of power.
Yeah.
We want to stay at 3,000 feet, right around, what was that, 70-ish miles an hour? All right. So if you get that light, you're not going to have a horn. You got to let the nose come down.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're headed away from Martinsburg, right?
All right.
Okay.
Now let's go ahead and transition back to cruise.
All right, full power.
Not full.
Okay, 24.
Yep. You don't want to over square.
24, nose down.
There you go. So
Hold
stay at 3,000.
All right.
All right. Slow flight dirty is going to be bottom of the white arc.
Bottom of the white.
Yep.
Okay. All right, so let's bring this back to what, 18 or something?
Yep. 18, 15, whichever you're more comfortable with.
All right, let's try 17.
All right.
And what are our speeds here? So we're gonna do everything, right? Gear and everything, right?
Yep.
All right, so let's try flaps first. We're below. What's the first flap speed? Where are we here?
So VFE is your first flap. It's 125.
125. We're below that.
All right.
All right.
And then the rest of them are in the white arc. So if you're in the white arc, you're good for the rest of the flaps.
Okay. All
Gear
right.
extension speed
Is what is that? 150. We're good on that.
All
We
right.
put that down now and start
Yep.
slowing, right?
There you go.
Okay. So
Throw a
gear
drag
down.
weapon out there.
All right. We're in transition.
There you go. Maintaining 3,000.
Maintaining 3,000. 3 green lights. Okay.
All right.
Good with that. All right. Another notch. All right. At 80 knots. We lost a little altitude here. I'm using more like 29 here.
All right.
All right. Full flaps.
All right. And then eventually you're going to get that stall warning light. You're going to have to bump the power back up, right?
Absolutely. You can see that dropping off right there.
There
Nose
you go.
down a little bit. All right. There we are.
All right. Let's try another turn towards the right so you can pick a point off the right, point your nose towards it.
Oh, that
like you
actually
said.
feels pretty good.
Nice gentle bank.
Yeah, that actually feels pretty good.
If you're gaining altitude, adjust your throttle.
Power back a little bit. Yep. Up, stall warning light. Oh, a little buffeting. What is that?
Probably a indication of a impeding stall. Or imminent.
Yeah,
whatever
but
you
we're
want to
doing
call it.
70 knots here. Or 70 miles an hour.
Yep. In a bank, your indicated stall speed increases, right?
Yep.
All right. So we can go ahead and turn out or level the wings. There we go.
Okay.
All right. Power off stall.
Power off stall. In this configuration.
Yep.
Power out.
Yep. So you can bring the power back to idle. Well, first let's go through a gumps check, right?
Okay.
Because coming into land.
All right, so yeah, so gas, fullest tank,
All right.
undercarriage 3 green, mixture,
Yep.
full rich, prop full forward,
Yep.
switches, fuel pump on.
There you go.
Okay.
All right.
All
so
right.
now bring the power back to idle. Let the nose come down.
Are we gonna actually stall it or first indication?
First indication, like a commercial pilot. So let the nose come down. Let the nose come down, like we're in a descent to land. Let the nose keep coming down, like we're actually on a descent to land. There we go. So this is what it's going to look like when we're coming into land, right?
Okay.
So now you're going to bring the nose up, back to the horizon, like we're trying to stretch our glider, go around.
Okay.
And when you see the red light, recover. There's the red light. Lower the nose, full power. All right. And now clean the airplane up.
All right.
And
So flaps down to 25.
all right.
Gear up.
So we haven't established a climb yet, right?
Ah, right. Okay.
So if we are going around, right, from an airport,
Right.
a climb established, and then gear up.
Okay. Gears up.
All right.
All right. That's good. Flaps.
There you go.
Okay.
All right. And now this maneuvers over when we transition back to cruise. So what else do we need to do? There we
24
go.
squared.
Lots of stuff going on.
Yeah, there's 24. And bring this back to 24. And I think we're about there.
All right.
Nose down here. I get this trim in place. Okay. Good.
All right. Let's see what we're over. So we got Martinsburg over there. Summit Point's racetrack.
Hold on. Where's
Yep.
where's Martinsburg? Let's see. Where is it? Is that over there or is it ahead of us? Oh, Martinsburg. I'm thinking Winchester. Martinsburg is over here.
Yep.
Okay, that's what you're talking about. Yeah.
There it
okay.
is.
Good.
All
okay.
right. Sweet. So,
All right.
if you were to lose your engine right now, what would you do?
All right, so best airspeed is, what did we say? Is it 10, is it 85?
105.
105, okay.
Yep.
All right, and, well, that sounds horrible, doesn't it?
Yep.
Looking for a best field
All right.
at 105. I don't know. I wish I knew which direction the wind was from. I can't really figure that out here.
There's 95. Pushing those down.
There's
We
95.
need to pitch for 105.
Pitch for 105.
There we go.
I don't know, I'm going to head maybe over to these brown fields
All right.
over here. Actually, I kind of like, there's a brown field right off my wing. I'm going to head over there, okay?
All right.
So declare try to restart. So mixture full forward, master on, mags on, fuel pump on.
All right.
Doesn't start, okay, declare an emergency. So 7700 in there,
All right.
call it out. I'm going to head for that brown field right over there.
All right.
And prepare for exit. We can open the doors.
All right.
And I'm leaving. Let's see, we can actually shut off all the electrical.
Yep.
Because
Let's
we
go
got
ahead.
manual
Add
flaps.
power and go around. Add power and go around.
I'm sorry?
4,000 feet above ground. Add power and go around.
Go around.
Let's go up. Let's go up.
Oh,
There
yeah,
we go.
okay. So I was going to head to that.
Yep. I got
Ground
it.
field.
Let's climb. Let's get away from the ground.
Okay.
Away.
What's the elevation here? About 400 feet?
About 700.
700.
Yeah.
Okay.
It varies between 5 and 7. I go with 7 because I don't want to give those neighbors a reason to get mad at me.
Right. Right.
And plus, if the engine actually blew up, I like more altitude.
I'm with you.
Right?
Okay.
All right. So, go ahead and take us direct to, let's say, Winchester
All right.
with the GPS.
All right. So let's see what we can find here. Let's find nearest airport. Direct to.
Yep.
Enter. Activate. Oh, enter. Enter. Okay.
There you go.
So that means a desired track of 235.
All right.
I'm going to turn to the left, and it's 12 miles. And we're still climbing. Everything's set here. Gears up. Fuel pump off.
All right. 25 squared for the climb.
25 squared for the climb. Thank
All
you.
right.
Yep, that definitely moves quickly. I said 235. I think we're about there.
All right. And then because of the maneuvering and time, something's probably precessed a lot.
Yep. So what do we got here? We got 25 there. So let's set this to. Oh, how do I set this? Is this?
Remember the buttons all the way on the left side for clockwise and counterclockwise?
So this is it?
Far left side of the panel?
Oh, these.
There you go.
Yeah, right. Sorry.
You're fine.
Yeah, that's it. It's electrical. That I've never seen that before. That's pretty cool. So we want 24 here. Okay.
All right.
And we want 235, our desired track. And let's just hold here at 2800 right here. And we're at basically cruise 24 squared. And Winchester should be somewhere up here. I don't quite see it.
All right.
Let's get a. You want to land there? I mean, I'm good with that.
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
do a
so
landing
let's make me do this. All right.
All right.
So let's get this. I'm just going to flip this out here. Then we're going to keep that in there, and we're going to put 122.7, and let's pop that in there. And then the weather here is. Let's see. How do I set these frequencies? I don't think we did that.
This knob.
This knob, 124.85, right?
All right.
85. And do I hear it? Oh, I hear it.
100. Scattered. Ceiling. 7,000. Broken. Temperature. 17 Celsius. Dew point. 6. Altimeter. 3033.
033. That looks pretty good. Okay. What was the wind?
Winchester Regional Airport. Automated weather observation. 2201 Zulu. Weather. Wind 140 at 10. Gusts 15. Visibility 10.
Okay.
5.
So we're landing
500. Scattered. Ceiling 7,000.
All right. So how far to Winchester? 8 miles. So let's call them, right?
All right.
And let's. We want to get down to 1700. And where are we? We are north. Where are we anyway? I'm totally, I don't have my GPS here. I don't know.
So what's it say on your heading indicator?
Let me see, so, I guess it'd be east. Yeah, northeast?
Yep,
Yeah.
because it says we're flying southwest, so
Yeah.
the opposite would be northeast.
Yep.
So we're northeast of the airport.
All right, Winchester traffic arrow 430 Alpha Vic, about 8 miles northeast inbound for 14.
All right, perfect.
Traffic, Cessna 388 Victor, turning
Do I hear him?
wind, runway 14,
Or are my ears plugged?
I think that was really quiet. I'm going to turn the volume up on that.
Where'd you turn the volume up? Right
That, yep, that one right there.
All right. So do I see the airport or not? I don't think I see it. I
So
should see it.
your desired track's 235. Your
Cessna,
current track is 25.
Oh, it's over here. Yep.
Turning downwind, 16 arrow.
All right, we're coming down a slow descent here. Looks good. And we got 6 miles. It's got to be right there on our nose. I'm not sure which one it is. I'll figure it out when I get there. It's got to be right there.
So descent checklist?
Yeah, so gas. We could do a switch. I wouldn't mind a switch.
All right.
All right, fuel pump on. Gas on the fullest tank. I'm not going to do undercarriage yet.
All right.
Mixture. Prop full forward.
So not yet. So
You
talking
wanna
about
hold on to that?
Yeah, we're talking about the descent checklist.
Oh,
And my
descent.
bad, if I realized that you had meant switch tanks, I probably wouldn't have chosen to switch tanks as low to the
Victor,
ground.
turning base, runway 14,
That's right.
Winchester.
They're 1700.
Yep.
I wouldn't have made the decision to switch tanks as slow to the ground. I thought when you said switch, you meant the switch, not switch tanks.
Okay.
And Winchester
verbiage.
2715, Lima straight out,
So-
climb into 1700 and then southwestbound.
The descent checklist is not GUMPS. The pre-landing checklist is
Yeah.
GUMPS, right? So the descent
Yeah.
checklist is things like, have we checked the weather? Have we reset up everything inside the cockpit to land at
Winchester
Winchester?
traffic, Cessna 388 Victor, turning final, runway 14, Winchester. Cessna traffic,
All right, Winchester traffic arrow 430 Alpha Vic, about 4 miles northeast inbound for 14 downwind. It's got to be right up here, right?
Yep. Well, we're 200 below pattern altitude, going over a populated area.
Let's get up here. Put some power in here. So run through those air speeds again. Downwind is what, 110,
105.
105, and then base is what,
Base is 95.
95 and then 85, right?
Yep.
Okay.
105, 95, 85.
Yeah.
10 flaps, 20 flaps, 4 flaps.
runway 16.
Okay, there's the airport right there. So let's
All
slow
right.
this down a little bit right here. So I definitely would start doing stuff here, all right? So gas, fullest tank, undercarriage. I'd put it down.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
So we can't forget.
Gear down.
All right.
All right, 3 green lights. Looks good.
All right.
Mixture.
There you go.
I'm going to do prop.
Yep.
Switches are set. Landing light.
All right.
And there's a guy on the runway.
All right.
And I'm kind of coming in like this. It's
All
kind of
right.
weird, but you know, that's what it is. Yeah, I'm dropping, right? I'm dropping. But I do want to get my altitude back again.
There you go.
Just the traffic, arrow 430 Alpha Vic, turning left downwind 14.
All right, we can put 10 flaps in to help us. Well, we're already a little slow, but we're also a little low.
I just want to get set up here first.
All right.
I don't like doing that when I'm making a turn here. I'm still coming down. I mean, I'm also kind of steep. I don't like that little thing.
We're also still descending.
All right, let me get this trim here. All right, we're beam the numbers here. Let's get 10 degrees in.
All right.
3 green lights, we're good. Winchester traffic, arrow 430 Alpha Vic, turning left base 14, full stop.
Winchester traffic, Cessna 388 Victor, turning crosswind, runway 14, Winchester.
Well, it's looking pretty good.
All right, so we're looking for
We're at
95
90
knots
knots
here.
All right.
Or it's 95 miles per hour, sorry.
Yeah, I just
95 indicated, whatever it is.
second flaps.
All right.
And we're turning final. Winchester traffic, arrow 430 Alpha Vic, turning final 14, full stop.
Winchester traffic, 388 Victor, turning downwind, runway 14, Winchester.
I'm going to bring the power back a little bit.
Okay, traffic,
dive, any full flaps here. Alright.
416.
Final gumps, gas, undercarriage, mixture, prop, switches.
Alright.
And we're doing 85, looking pretty good. I got a feeling I'm going to need some power here.
Yep, I feel the same.
A little power here. Doing 80. But it's okay.
Get
I think
back
we're
to
okay
85.
here.
There you go.
I'm good with this.
Alright.
And let's start slowing it down a little bit. Power out a little bit. I'm aiming for the blocks. Not quite sure where the wheels are. I'm going to bring the power out just a little bit. Power's out. Are you going to sink? Yes, you are going to sink.
Alright.
I don't know, how was that?
For the first time in a year, not bad. I didn't have to help. You were fine.
You didn't have to help me, right? All right.
Winchester traffic, Cessna 388 Victor, turning base, runway 14, Winchester.
All right, you didn't have to help me, so that's the standard.
That's right.
You didn't have to grab the controls.
I almost did when we started to drift a little bit right, but you recovered.
Yeah, no, I see it. I see it. All right. Winchester traffic, arrow 430 Alpha Vic, clear 14.
All right.
All right, fuel pump, landing light technically off, flaps clean. Let's taxi back.
All right.
Seems stiff.
Well, Winchester traffic, Cessna 388
Sorry.
Victor, turning final,
Sorry
runway
about that.
14, Winchester.
It's all right.
Just seems stiff to me. Seems a little stiff. That's fun. Yeah, it's a fun airplane. So, I mean, you can see I'm kind of rusty on some of it, you know, but I also kind of know it. I mean, it's not like I've never been in the plane, right?
There you go. You
Yeah.
sensed it. Cool. That way we can let
you
off
give me
the
that
brakes a
water
little bit.
there?
Yeah, yeah. There you go.
Try that, guys. Come on.
That's right. That's why I'm here, right?
That's why you're here.
Help with the rust removal.
Help with the rust removal. I don't know.
Because it's there. We're just getting the rust off.
It's there.
Arrival at waypoint. Sorry. I see the flashing thing too, and I have to see what's going on.
I appreciate that. I'm good with that. So did I hit the blocks? I mean, how far past the blocks was I? Do you think?
So I wasn't paying attention since it was just a normal landing.
Yeah, but
Sorry.
I was trying to hit them, and
Sorry.
it didn't quite drop as fast as I thought it was when I pulled the power out. So,
All right.
so I was just a little surprised at that. And I know from many people, Connor, Mariana, a little bit of power at the last minute helps soften the landing.
Yep.
But I didn't do that because the plane wasn't dropping. I just thought it was going to drop like a rock.
Yeah. Because the way it flies, it's really heavy, right?
Yeah.
But you
right.
get in the ground effect, and it's going to float.
So you want to do a soft wheel takeoff?
Sure.
Okay. Good. So we're going to rotate at what, 65 and nose down to stay in ground effect, right?
That's correct. And I'm not sure about the speed, but it's going to be on the checklist for short field takeoff.
We're
Or
gonna-
sorry, soft field.
Soft field. We're going to
takeoff.
check it. We're
Yep.
going to check it. Okay. So, are we having fun yet?
Yeah.
I think so. I like it. You know.
I'm sorry that Dave is going to make you do more than just a couple laps in the pattern in this thing.
It's horrible. I'm so pissed.
Get in the
So,
shaft.
I don't think. Let me see. Is this where it is? After takeoff, cruise, descent, pre-landing, normal, go around. Where is? Where is it? I have it on my
Control Unicon 2715 Lima, 6 miles to the northeast, requesting landing advisory.
Oh, those brakes for a minute. I got it right
All
here.
right, got the
Forget that.
brakes.
Forget that. I got it right
You
here.
got it? All right.
I got it right here.
Winchester traffic, Cessna 388 Victor, turning crosswind, runway 14, Winchester.
Right here. Little power here. Okay. Or do I have it? Maybe I don't. Oh, I don't have it. I thought I'm sorry.
Oh, the reason why there's no speed is because it's get airborne as soon as possible.
Right. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. So
That's right.
normally we rotate at what, 70?
Yes.
So we're thinking maybe. Why don't you hold these for me?
Yeah, no problem.
Winchester traffic, Cessna 388
So not
Victor,
your
turning
flaps.
downwind,
Yep.
runway 14, Winchester.
This is set. Fuel pump on or off?
On.
On. Okay.
And then if
Put
you
it
need the abbreviated checklist, you have a takeoff checklist over there. abbreviated landing checklist, just in case.
Oh, look
So
at
in
that.
case you can't find the checklist, it's not in the window or whatever.
Fuel on proper tank, electric fuel pump on, engine gauges checked, alternate air closed, seat back. This is the alternate static air right here.
Aha. Okay, it's over there?
Yeah, let me have your hand.
Sure.
If you can reach under
Right
here.
underneath here?
It's the same piece that's outside.
Oh, really?
You rotate it and snap.
Oh, okay.
So the default position is down. The reason I know is the Diamond DA40 is the same thing.
Ah.
So if you want to open it, you twist it, and like
Okay.
you say, it locks in place. But it's spring loaded, so if you don't lock it in place, it not automatically comes down, just
Okay.
like this piece. Same
Yeah,
thing. All right.
Thanks.
I'm pretty sure that's it. I could be wrong, but I think that's what it is.
So for soft fuel, there's actually 2 notches in this airplane.
So what is? Let's see. This is down.
Yep.
What is that?
That's the first notch.
Which is what? 25? I thought that was 25.
10.
Oh,
10,
that's
25. Yep.
10. This is 25.
Yep,
And,
and
then
then
what is
40.
this? This is 40.
Winchester traffic, Cessna 388
40.
Victor.
Yes.
That's
Turning
25.
base, runway 14 Winchester.
Wow. So that's a normal position then for.
For short and soft.
Short and soft.
Because there's your short second notch,
Excellent.
there's your soft second
Okay,
notch.
I appreciate that. Okay, I don't think I got that. The first. Okay, excellent.
The difference between short and soft is soft, we can keep the gear down, right? Unless we're clearing an obstacle. You might want to brief the examiner that you're going to hear the gear warning light, because even if you have full power, if you have 2 notches of flaps, your gear warning light is going to, or gear warning horn is going to come on, right?
Winchester traffic, Cessna 388 Victor, turning final, runway 14 Winchester.
Flaps accelerate.
And all this isn't part of the checkout, this is like a check ride tip. So hey, you're going to hear the gear warning horn on a short field takeoff.
Right.
But we're doing a soft field, so you won't hear it.
Wait a minute. What? What are we talking about? What?
So if you have 2 notches of flaps in and your gear's up, your gear warning horn is going to go off. It's going to start beeping saying, hey, your gear's not down.
Well, just stop.
Yes.
Stop. All right. So what am I doing? I'm going here. This is
Yes.
soft, right?
Yep.
So I'm going to keep rolling.
Yep.
All right. As soon as the plane can fly, it'll
Yep.
fly nose down to stay
Yep.
in ground effect until I hit some kind of VX, let's say 80, 85.
Yep.
All right. And then pitch up for VX.
You don't need to unless you're clearing an obstacle. So for a soft field takeoff, we're just going to get airborne as soon as possible, stay in ground effect with the gear down, and when you get to your normal rotation speed, so 70 knots, right, you can start to come up and transition to a normal climb. Once you get your climb established, you can take out that notch of flaps, you can bring the gear up, right?
All right, slow down.
All right.
I'm in ground effect. I accelerate to 85. Now what?
Now you start to bring the nose up, so you can climb. So you go into
start to
ground
pitch
effect.
up, right?
Yep.
All right, and then positive rate of climb,
Yep.
gear up.
You can go gear up if you want, yes.
Yeah.
And you can take out a notch of flaps.
Yeah. Preference one way or the other?
So flaps first.
Flaps first,
Before gear.
then gear.
Because with 10 flaps, no gear warning horn is going to start blaring in your ear.
Okay,
With
so
2
get this
notches
down
of
to 10,
flaps.
then
Yep.
gear up.
Yep.
I'm good.
Because the opposite way, if it is over an obstacle, aka short field, so if it's if it is a short field takeoff, if you have 2 notches of flaps in and you bring your gear up, your gear warning horn is going to go off.
So stop.
All
One
right.
thing at a time.
Okay.
We're going from soft to short.
All right.
All right, now I'm doing short. Now I pull up here, full power,
Yes.
brakes held,
Yep.
release,
Yep.
climb, rotate at 65.
So rotate, was that 65? So yep, 65 miles an hour.
Rotate 65.
Yep. Accelerate to best angle 85.
Accelerate at 85.
Yep.
All right. At that point, flaps down 1 notch, positive rate of climb, gear up.
So, for obstacle clearance, you accelerate to best angle of climb 85.
Right.
select
Winchester
gear
traffic,
up,
Cessna
and
388
continue
Victor,
climbing.
turning crosswind, runway 14 Winchester.
Once you clear the obstacle, you pitch down and go to 100 miles per hour and slowly retract the flaps.
So the gear up before the flaps.
Yes, for clearing an obstacle. If you're not clearing an obstacle, it's preferred flaps, gear, flaps.
All right, let's do short.
All right, so we're doing a short or a soft?
Are we doing soft?
All right, so soft is going to be flaps, gear, flaps.
Flaps.
Gear,
flap-
flaps.
Yeah. Okay,
All right.
I'm good.
A short is going to, well, nope, I'm not going to, sorry.
Yeah.
All right.
I got one
Confu-
brain cell.
I have a half a brain cell, which is why I'm confusing you.
All right. Stop.
Winchester traffic, Cessna 388 Victor, turning downwind, runway 14 Winchester.
Are we staying in the pattern?
It's up to you. We can go back to Leesburg, or we can do a.
Let's stay here.
Okay.
We're here. We're here.
Cool. So we'll do a short field landing after this.
Winchester traffic, Aero 43 Alpha Vic, departing 14, remaining in the pattern. All right. Good.
All right.
Keep moving.
There we go.
Yoke back, soft. bumping along on the grass, right?
Yep. Try not to dig that nose wheel in.
Right. A little speed here. Come on, folks. Let's get in there. All right, looks good. Lights, camera, action, item, full power. Here we go. Nose down, airspeed alive at 40, 50.
You want to get the nose, you want to get airborne as soon as possible.
There we go,
There you
nose
go. Now
down.
stay ground effect.
Nose down. Accelerating, there we are, 75. We'll pitch up a little bit. First notch of flaps. Oh, shit.
Winchester traffic,
Snap down.
38 Victor, turning base, runway 14 Winchester.
All right, let's get a positive rate. The whole thing snapped down on me.
That's all right.
All right, gear up. All right, gears up.
Blah, 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 blah.
Look for 17, or let's see, we said 1300 to turn
Winchester
out.
traffic, Cessna 388 Victor, turning final, runway 14 Winchester.
Winchester traffic, Aero 430 Alpha Vic, turning left crosswind, staying in the pattern. Climbing to 17.
All right.
We can bring this back to 25.
There you go.
All right, good. Go in. Winchester traffic, Aero 430 Alpha Vic, turning left downwind, 14.
We're going up to 17, right?
Yeah, thank you.
All right. And this will be a soft field landing, so regular landing with a little bit of power.
Soft field landing.
Yep. So full flaps, a little bit of power, smooth on the touchdown.
All right, going to 17. Folks, get up here. All right. All right.
County traffic.
We're good. We're 17. I'm going to get gear down.
Zero, Papa November, 245 to downwind, runway
On final, I see him right there.
There you go.
3 green lights, gas, undercarriage, mixture, prop,
All right.
switches set. All right. 3 green lights. And we're a little fast here. Let's bring this back. Looks at about 18, 17. Winchester traffic, Aero 430 Alpha Vic, turning left base, 14 full stop. That first notch in. Soft field is just keep moving. First available exit. All right, second notch. How are we doing here? Oh, that's good. Like we're good.
Looking for 95 here.
Winchester traffic, Aero 430 Alpha Vic, turning final, 14. Full stop. Okay, full flaps. Power back just a little bit.
Winchester traffic, Cessna 388 Victor, turning crosswind, runway 14 Winchester.
Gas, undercarriage 3 green,
All right.
mixture, prop, switches, fuel pump on. This looks good. Coming in at 85, a little bit of power, slow it down.
Power to control your altitude, pitch to control your airspeed.
More power and airspeed, soft.
Winchester
Basically.
traffic, Cessna 388 Victor, turning downwind, runway 14 Winchester. County traffic, down at 61 knots altitude, turning left crosswind 16, close traffic, Carol.
5, looking good. Coming down.
4 red.
4 red, I'm okay. 80 knots, miles an hour. Head for the blocks, slowing down here to 75. And let's bring this out.
And with a little bit of power. Need some power. No power. All right.
All right, soft, yoke back.
Yep, yoke back, minimum braking.
Minimum braking, just exit.
So exit whenever you can. You don't have to make the first turn off.
Yeah.
All right. You can use some brakes, but brake straight ahead. There you go. And then you can turn after you get to safe speed.
Okay. How was that?
So you can see why you needed that power, right? Landed pretty
Yeah.
firmly on the right wheel.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Exactly.
Winchester traffic, Cessna 388 Victor turning base, runway 14 Winchester.
Winchester traffic, Aero 430 Alpha Vic, clear 14.
All right.
All right, flaps. And we're just going to leave all some stuff on because we're working, right?
All right. After landing, miss anything?
Where are we? After landing. Transponder, flaps, mixture. I'm not going to lean it. We're taking off trim.
Winchester
Fuel
traffic,
pumps
Cessna
off.
388 Victor
We're
turning
going to take
final,
off,
runway
right? So
14
can I just
Winchester.
leave it on?
All right. Yep. As long as you at least look at this, like, all right, didn't miss anything.
So it's happening. It's not always real pretty, but it's happening, right?
Yep. So far.
I think it's a little easier to do the pattern work here than Leesburg.
Yep. Especially your power off 180. If you're able to do it somewhere other than Leesburg, you give yourself 200 extra feet, right?
Right. Can I do that? Wait, you mean at 1900? You do a pattern at 19, or what are you saying, 200 extra?
So the pattern at Leesburg is only at...
I understand, but are you saying if I'm here, I could do a pattern at 1900?
No, you give yourself 200 extra. You're 1,000 feet above the ground. The pattern here, you're 800 above the ground at Leesburg.
I'm confused. What's 200 feet? What's extra? What are you talking about?
Okay, so pattern AGL here is what?
17.
Above ground, not C. What is it above ground?
Oh, 1,000.
All right. What is it AGL at Leesburg?
400.
200. Oops.
AGL.
AGL is 800 above ground, right? Because what?
The airport is 400 feet.
It is, right?
Yeah.
So what is our pattern AGL?
Oh, the pattern is 800.
That's right. So 1,000 feet above C.
Oh, so automatically I'm getting 1,000. I'm not doing anything. I'm just getting 1,000.
You're just getting 200 extra, yes.
Okay, I got it.
Because instead of being
I understand what you're
800,
saying.
you're
I got it.
There we go. See? That's all right. I can find a way to explain it.
miles to the north.
I got it. I swear I know what I'm talking about most of the time.
Winchester.
I got it. I got it.
Sometimes I do confuse myself, so don't worry. I'm glad that you asked though, instead of just being like, yeah, cool, thanks, dude. Like, I didn't know what he just said, but I'm going to pretend. Thank you for clarifying.
No, I don't do that. I don't do that. I don't understand what you're saying. I'm going to tell you. Which is what Dave should have done. He should have told him, I'm doing a different check ride for commercial.
Yeah.
Instead of Mark and John saying blah, blah, blah. And he sits there silently and misleads everybody. It's outrageous. I teach my students at GW, and I tell them, if people are saying something you don't agree with, you tell them.
Yeah.
You don't sit there silently. You say something.
Yeah. If you don't understand something you're talking about, ask
Yeah.
a question.
All right, what am I doing?
All right, so this will be a short field takeoff.
All right, so this is short.
Yes.
So here we're doing...
Winchester traffic, Cessna 388 Victor turning crosswind, runway 14 Winchester.
Short means we're going to power up back here, release the brakes, rotate at... I think we got it right here, excuse me.
Yep.
Little power here. We're short. I got electric. Light.
Winchester traffic, Cessna 388 Victor turning
what the hell?
downwind, runway 14 Winchester.
I know it's on here. Normal take. Oh, here it is, short. All right. Flaps 10, 25. All right. Brakes hold, throttle full, engine is green, release, rotate 65. Tap the, I haven't been tapping the brakes. I got to tap the brakes, right? I forget to do that. Landing gear, retract, climb 85. All right. Rotate 65. Okay.
All right, and then once you're clear of the obstacle, then we can pitch on the horizon, flaps up, climb.
So there's more. Yeah, exactly.
It's all right.
Yeah, thank you. The pitch, climb 85, clear of obstacle, flaps up. But I can bring the first notch of flaps up, right?
Nope. For this one, because we're clear.
Not until I'm over the 50 foot.
Exactly.
All right. So what were you saying? So the other, so short, soft was, what do you say? Flaps, gear, flaps.
Yep.
This is you're saying what?
Gear, flaps, flaps.
Gear flaps. I remember Patrick saying this. I never focused on it. Right.
all right.
It's. I'm sorry. It's gear. So he rotates 65.
Yep.
Once we're off, gear up.
Yep. Well,
Winchester
not once we're
traffic,
off, but once we're
388
climbing.
Victor turning
Once we got positive rate of climb,
runway 14
Gear up.
Winchester.
Yep.
And then flaps.
Flaps once we're clear of the obstacle. So
Clear
gear
the
up right away, right? Clear the obstacle, lower the nose, speed up, First notch flaps.
I don't know if I can remember all this, but okay, let's go, right?
Yeah, let's...
Where's this guy? Is he out here? Oh, he's... I think we better wait for him, huh?
Alright. I agree.
I don't know. Should I go?
Can I hold that checklist for you? The paper one?
Yeah, thank you. So it's gear. So once I get a positive rate of climb, gear up,
traffic,
yep,
Cessna
then flaps and
388
flaps
Victor,
over the
turning
50 foot
final,
obstacle.
runway 14
Exactly.
Winchester.
What's up? Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, here's EGT right here.
Oh, sorry. See, we're both learning something. I should split the cost with you.
Accepted.
Yeah.
If that's an offer, I accept.
It was a joke.
No joke. No, that's a Trumpism. Oh, it was a joke. I said I hate you. Oh, it was a joke. No, you said you hate the person. That's serious. You can't erase it by saying it's a joke. We're not stupid. We are not stupid. A break. Trumpism.
That Trumpism.
It was a joke. It is not a joke. Say something about blacks and women and then say it was a joke? I don't think so.
Winchester traffic, Scott, 1 Tango Hotel, Lee entering the pattern of 45 for the downwind on 14
We do a power off
Winchester.
180?
Yes, we
Okay.
can do a power off 180 after this takeoff. And let's just wait till he takes back off before we take the runway.
I will. Oh, my back is starting to hurt me. All right. 25 degrees flaps. Prop. Mixture. Fuel pump. All set. Lights. Camera. Action. Let's set this, right? Let's set this. We gotta set this, right?
Yeah, doesn't it suck how much it precesses?
Yeah, no, I remember this from the old days.
Oh, yeah.
It's not slaved. The newer craft, it's all slaved. It's one less thing I have to worry
Yep. Yeah, the G1000 does it for you. I don't know, I think this guy's a full stop this time because he's still not clear the runway.
He's still sitting there. So it's like Dave is not saying, I want to see a demonstration of proficiency in a complex plane. It's like, I want to see proficiency in an old airplane. You know?
Yeah.
That's what it is.
He wants to see essentially the whole check ride minus the maneuvers in this airplane.
Exactly.
Winchester
It's not
traffic,
fair.
Stock 1 Tango Hotel, entering the downwind for 14 Winchester.
Where is he? Get the hell off the runway, will you, damn it? Jerk. Winchester traffic, Aero 430 Alpha Vic holding short 14 for takeoff. All right. Where's this guy? There he is. I'm good.
All right.
He's a jerk. He is a... Winchester traffic, Aero 430 Alpha Vic, departing 14, remaining in the pattern. To do a power off 180, which will scare the shit out of me.
Yes, that's me.
All right, let's taxi up here and hold. All right. Stay short. So we're trying to use all the runway.
That's correct.
Slide up here, kids. All right, there it is.
All right.
Now we hold. All right.
All right.
Flaps.
Yep.
Mixture prop. Everything's set. All right, full power. We're holding. Gauges are green.
All
right,
Winchester traffic,
release.
Stock 1 Tango Hotel, turning base for 1.
Looking for
14
65. Right rudder.
Winchester.
Airspeed's alive at 40.
Hand on the throttle in case you have to abort. There you go.
There's 55, 60, and rotate.
All right. Pitch
All right.
85. Gear up.
Gear up. All right, gears
All right.
up, flaps.
So lower the nose first.
Over 51.
Winchester traffic,
There you go.
Stock 1 Tango Hotel,
Notch.
turning final for 14. This will be a full stop, Winchester.
All right, second notch.
All right.
Good.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, right. No, it was okay. It was okay.
A little different than a normal one, but it's all right.
It's okay. I'm good. Okay, so
All right. Once you get 400 AGL, you can do that 25 squared maneuver, right? After takeoff check.
yeah.
Manifold pressure to 25.
What did you say? You said 1400, right?
So 400 AGL or 1400, 25 squared.
All right, bring us back to 25. And this back to 25.
All right. And let's
Let's
just
keep
keep
climbing
climbing
here.
There you go.
Winchester traffic, Aero 430 Alpha Vic, turning left downwind, 14 full stop.
What was that frequency again for American 2116?
Alright, so power off 180.
Yep.
Let's bring this back a little bit. Let's bring this back to about 18 here, 15,
American
something like that.
16, thanks.
Get this trim set. We're 1700.
There we go.
Alright, that's good. Alright, we're doing gear.
Midfield, drop the gear.
Gear down.
Don't wait too long, right?
Yep, don't wait, slows me down, right?
That's right. Because now when you get to beam your point, hopefully, you
Alright,
got
I'm going to actually beam the point right here.
mixture prop, pull forward, finish the gumps check.
Alright.
There you go. Fuel
3
pumps
green
on,
lights.
There you go. Pull the power, land the runway.
Traffic, Aero 430 Alpha Vic, turning final, power off 180, full stop.
Got to push the nose down more. See
Yep,
how
you're
much
right.
that is? That sucks.
Yep, you're right. Oh shit. How am I going to get 100?
I don't think we're ever going to make the runway.
We're never going to make the damn runway.
Right, let's add power and go around.
Alright.
Winchester traffic, Scott 1 Tango Hotel is clear.
Wow.
For Winchester.
So power off 180 in this airplane is going to be fun, right?
Yep, we're going to do it.
All right.
This is traffic, Aero 430 Alpha Vic, doing a go around. Get over the runway, start climbing. It's always the safest place to be, over the runway, right? Nobody's on the runway, right?
Hopefully not.
Alright,
Gear
gear up.
01, bearing downwind 1.
Alright, we're good.
Want to give that another shot?
Absolutely.
20 Papa November, departing the pattern.
Bring us back to 25 here.
Southwest, Carol.
You know, part of the problem was, he was still on the runway at, what?
So we're drifting to the left side of the runway. If you go around, you probably want to stay on the right. Plus, right now, you're going to make it. You're going to bring yourself further if you start turning left.
I'll correct it
downwind.
on I'll correct it on
All right.
downwind.
Just as a heads up, so you know.
Yeah.
But sorry, part of the problem is he was still on the runway anyways.
But I'm saying, I didn't turn immediately to the runway because he was still
Yeah.
landing. So, I mean, that was an issue there,
All right.
you know. All right.
You at least got to feel how awesome a power off 180 this plane's going to be.
Yeah. All right, there's 17. Winchester traffic, Aero 430 Alpha Vic, turning left downwind. 14 for power off 180, full stop.
All right, so bring the power back to about 18 inches. There you go.
Winchester traffic, SEC 1 Tango Hotel is departing runway 14. We'll be remaining closed traffic.
All right,
Winchester.
we're slow enough. Let's get the gear down.
All right.
Gas, undercarriage. 3 green lights.
All right.
Mixture, prop, switches.
All right, and when you get a beam, your refrigerator boxes, the big captain
Yep,
bars.
but he's
whatever
taking
you
off.
call
The
them.
problem is he's taking off.
That's all right, he'll be out of the way.
All right.
So kill the power when you're beaming those boxes and
All right,
down
we're
to the
going.
runway.
Winchester traffic, Aero 430 Alpha Vic, turning final 14.
Way too slow again.
Yeah. Wow, that's nose down, right?
Yep.
Am I going to make this?
Nope, let's add power and go around.
Shit.
Level the wings. There you go, level the wings. There you go, bring the cowling back up to the horizon. There you go, and let's keep flying so we can get on the right side of the runway and then you can keep it off your
Yeah.
left side there.
All right, positive rate of climb. Let's get the gear up.
All right.
I got him in sight.
All right.
I got him in sight. I don't have him in sight now, but I know where he's going to be. Let's head over here a little bit. I see him. All right, Winchester traffic, Aero 430 Alpha Vic, with a go around. We have the departing traffic in sight.
All right, let's turn a midfield so we could get in front of him for your power off 180 because we're already at pattern.
Okay.
Anyways.
All right, Winchester traffic, Aero 430 Alpha Vic, turning for left downwind. Full stop, power off 180.
All right, so that way he can do his thing, right?
All right, let's bring this back, 25. And slow down, we're slow enough, we get the gear down.
All right.
Gear down, turn left
Winchester
downwind.
traffic, Scott 1 Tango Hotel is turning crosswind 414 Winchester.
All right, got that. Let's bring this back a little bit. All right, Winchester traffic, Aero 430 Alpha Vic, left downwind. 14, full stop, power off 180.
All right.
All right,
so
here we go.
Gumps check.
Gears down.
There you go.
3
Power
green
back.
lights. All right, we're beam.
Lower the nose.
Head
Lower the
down,
nose.
head down.
Nose down. There you go. Now just we're diving for the runway. Try and keep 105. Nose
Try
a
to
little
keep
bit more down.
105.
There you go. Now roll out on your base.
Winchester traffic stock 1 Tango Hotels on downwind
All right.
for 14 Winchester.
Now a nice gentle turn towards those refrigerator boxes.
Go to 105. Looking good. I think we're going to make this, huh?
If we don't make it, it's alright. It's the first one we've made to the runway. Just float. Don't worry about forcing it down, right?
I got to slow down here a little bit.
Nose up a little bit. There you go. Level the wings. Alright.
Okay.
Woo.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Let's go down.
Alright.
So,
We made the runway.
I made the
We're
runway.
getting there.
Yeah. Made the runway.
That sucks though, right? This plane drops like a brick when you pull the power back.
Yeah.
So make sure we're 100% ahead of the airplane.
The problem is he's in the pattern, and
Yeah.
so it's kind of freaking me out a little
Yep.
bit. So, you know, so wonder how he feels about us cutting him off like that.
Winchester traffic stock 1 Tango Hotel base 414 Winchester.
All right, flaps. Good here. Let's clear. I'm getting tired.
Alright. Want to just go back to Leesburg?
Yeah.
Alright. So,
All right, Winchester traffic arrow 430, Alpha Vic clear 14. All right, flaps.
Winchester traffic stock 1 Tango Hotels on final 414 Winchester.
we also never did a second gumps, or at least make sure the gear's down on final check.
I don't know. I may not have said it, but I did look
You
at the
looked,
3 green
okay.
lights. So
I look like 50 times too, but
yeah, because
just-
I'm trying to land the airplane, you know. So I did.
You need it for your check ride. Gear it up and after the check ride.
9787 Bravo's 10 Northwest inbound landing Winchester.
I'm getting tired.
Yeah. Having fun yet?
Yeah. Right.
So this thing drops a lot quicker than the other Arrow, right? The
Yeah.
other Arrow was not as crazy.
I could make it in the Aero 3.
Yeah.
I generally hit him. I was pretty good on the Aero 3. you
Yeah.
know. But again, having him in the pattern was a little bit of an issue for
Yep.
me.
Because it shortened up your downwind that last
Exactly.
time too, right?
Exactly. So. Yeah, that water over there.
Yep.
So I got to go back to Leesburg, right?
Yep.
Well, he stopped pretty quickly, didn't he? Be practicing something. What is that?
That's Aved from
Oh, that's
Leesburg.
Avid. Yeah,
Yep.
I've flown that airplane. They're nice. They're very nice.
Yeah.
They're brand new. He bought 3 brand new planes. He bought 5 more, I think.
Oh, nice.
The guy's got a ton of money
Yeah.
from other operations. All right, let's do a soft field takeoff.
All right.
Again, and it'll be flap skew.